Hello and welcome. Today is June 5th, 2023, and I'm here to do our weekly check in. So let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. I welcome in my spirit guides and holy angels. The highest and greatest good. I welcome messages of love and light that bring healing and love to all. Please bless this reading. Thank you. All right, so collective, let's go ahead and get into your reading for this week and see what are the energies like between masculine and feminine. So let's see. Spirit, what can you reveal to me about our divine collective, masculine and feminine energy? What is the energy with them overall and their energy towards one another? What is the energy of the collective surrounding divine, masculine, and feminine? What clear insight can you offer the collective? Thank you. Okay, so with masculine, we have service. Um, Perhaps masculine is taking care of the elderly. Okay, they're doing acts of service towards people. It could be within their family, it could be towards a friend or just someone. Okay, it's a part of their job. But I really feel like these days masculines are taking care of. Um, Someone who is sick. Okay, towards the feminine, we have destiny. So, masculine is feeling this destined connection between you and them. And it feels as if it's a balance, it's a calling. Now, for majority of the ones that are watching this, you're not really in contact or communication with your person. And if you are, it's minimal. I feel like this conversation that I'm seeing is that this is more of a telepathic conversation that's going on, like mind to mind connection is what I am seeing. Okay. Also, we have insecurity in reverse, which is a really good thing. So, masculines are feeling more secure because of the conversations that is going on through telepathy. Not only that, masculine is actually doing good karma, which is providing service to people who are not able to serve themselves. Okay, so this is more humanitarian, is what I'm getting, and this is a part of the twin flame journey. Okay, it's not just about having a romantic relationship with your divine counterpart. There's a mission work, okay, that needs to happen. So if masculine is in the medical field or they're just doing more humanitarian services, this is what I'm saying. This is what's going on in their life. And I feel like it's a really good thing. Now, with you, feminine, we have your vanity. Wow, what a change. So, overall, you really care about what other people think about you, okay? Or how you're being perceived. And towards the masculine, we have release. So, you're trying to release and let go. So, automatically, what I'm sensing with the feminines is that your ego is actually getting in the way of the connection. So let's just say that you guys are not together on a physical level, okay? Um, Here's masculine doing acts of service, and then feminine, you're acting more like a masculine energy where, you're just operating on a very surface level and you know that you need to let that go, okay? So I really feel like feminines, um, you definitely need to really see where you fit in because if you're letting your thoughts and feelings get in the way of what's going on in the present moment, everything on the inside needs to be released because it's showing on the outside. And if you're afraid of how you're being perceived on the outside, you have to ask yourself, what is it that you have internally that you need to let go? Okay, because it's a reflection of what's going on in your outer world. Okay. Masculines, they really feel that you are their destiny. For some, they may not be communicating this to you on a 3D level, but I definitely see that it's going on through telepathy, okay, 4D or 5D consciousness. Okay. And they're on a roll. I mean, to be honest, I feel like the roles have reversed here in regards to energy. But the goal for the twin flame community is so that there is an equal balance of one another. So honestly, feminines this week, you look more like a masculine, and masculine is more like feminine. Okay. At least that's what I'm seeing. So let's go ahead and get some clarification. Spirit, can you please clarify the energies of masculine and feminine? Can you please clarify the energies of divine, masculine, and feminine? Please elaborate. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we have your great fortune, but it's in reverse. So masculine is losing their material stability by offering the sense of service towards someone, okay, who possibly can't help themselves. So, you know, I feel that they're releasing some materialistic aspect to do some good deeds. Um, Possibly because they never really helped, elders in the way, in the capacity that they can. Okay. They know that they're losing out financially if they're serving this loved one. But I'm hearing that this loved one, okay, they may not have much time left. Okay. And that's specific for someone. That's not everyone's energy. If your person, I feel like for some, if your person's in a medical field, um, they feel like they're at a loss because, the only thing that they can offer is acts of service, is just to really take care of someone who is possibly in hospice, is what I'm getting. Okay. Or someone who is not doing so well. Okay. Also, look at this. We have sudden wealth, but it is in reverse. So, masculines know that they are destined to lose everything so that they can learn to become humbled. So here's the thing: if we don't have our peaks and our lows in our life, and everything was just perfect, then what do we have to live for? Okay, that's why we have these challenges within our life. If everything was so perfect, there's nothing to achieve, right? So right now, masculines, I feel like they're losing their financial stability, okay, or abundance. And they know that they're destined to go through this, especially if things were actually doing well for them. Now it's like, the saying, God giveth and God taketh away. So this is what I'm saying, and everything is happening in a divine timed fashion. Okay. Also we have despair, but it is in reverse and it's paired with this insecurity. So because of these trials and tribulations that I'm seeing with this particular masculine collective, they're becoming more secure. Okay. They're learning not to despair. Everything will be okay. Okay. Whenever they were lacking, things will always show up. So this actually reestablishes faith and trust and divine time and divine order. Okay. The higher power, if you will. Okay. For them to come through. And this is more of a positive attribute, right? Because masculine here is doing whatever they can to service, someone who is in need. Okay. And I really feel like their good deeds will actually pay off. Okay, so I'm not feeling that masculine is doing this to get karma points. Okay, guys, I really feel like it's genuine. It's very sincere. Okay, and it's a coming with the level of maturity is also a thing that I'm hearing. Now with the feminines, okay, you are making some sort of decision here about how you look in front of other people. So again, I feel like roles have reversed this week from masculine and feminine energy. Feminine, you're trying to decide, if, this is how you want to look. So honestly, I really feel like feminines, you're human. You're having a weak moment. Nobody here is perfect, okay? Towards the masculine, we have an official person. So you need to release this energy of masculine taking sides, because honestly, what I'm seeing here is that instead of giving masculine an ultimatum, what about yourself? Are you true to yourself, feminine? Okay, clearly you're not, because I see here the vanity. And if you're trying to make a decision, choose wisely, is what I'm hearing. Choose to be legit. Okay, what is inside you that you need to let go? Okay, I feel like it's ego and pride. Okay, and about how you look in front of other people. So, does this really matter? You have to ask yourself, does this matter? What really matters to you in this present moment? I see masculines, they're doing something. I mean, they're about to lose everything, but they don't care because um, they do have a heart, okay? And it's the heart of, taking care of someone who can't really take care of themselves. And then feminines, you're here stressed out, trying to figure out what you need to let go of. So, try not to really look at someone outside of yourself. You have to look within. And I feel like that's the major focus for this week between masculine and feminine energy. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what is the energy between the two of you. Spirit, what can you reveal to me about masculine and feminine energy? How do they currently think of one another? How do they feel? What is the intention on both sides? And then what is the outcome? What is the energy surrounding divine, masculine, divine, feminine for this week? Let's see. So masculines, they're just tired of fighting the fight, right? They feel like they can't really put any effort into this connection with you, feminine, and they possibly couldn't have done it. I feel like within the year, something must have been going on in the masculine's personal life for them not to really focus so much on the feminine. And feminines, I see that you're hurt. Okay. Um, you're kind of closed off, but I see you're trying to let go. Okay. It's becoming too much. You really want to heal yourself. I really see that, feminines, you're going through a struggle because um, you haven't really been putting much energy into this situation. But also, you're seeing that this masculine isn't also. Okay. So, mind you, it takes two, for a couple. And if both counterparts aren't really focused on giving an offer towards one another, then obviously this is not a time of reunion. I really feel like it's still a time of working on self. Okay. Now, how do you guys feel? So, masculines, they love you, feminine. They want to offer this love, this couple love to you. The love is still there. Okay. It never went away. And for you, feminine, you're trying to let go of this attachment of, masculines giving this offer of love towards you. Why? Because in the physical or the 3D, you haven't seen it manifest. Okay. Maybe for some of my feminines, you've been waiting for a very long time for this to come into reality. And you're hurt. This is the wounded warrior over here. How much longer is it going to be, right? I can just tell you, that's why I feel like in the very beginning, I saw the telepathic conversation of the masculine going towards the feminine. Masculine is sending signals towards the feminine, even though that they're not having a physical conversation with you. I see that they still love you, okay? Now, what is the intent? The intent is for this masculine to uh, push things forward, okay? Because they feel like the victim, they feel stuck. So maybe perhaps, like the acts of service, they were dealing with like a family that they were tied down to, okay? And they feel really bad if they were to leave the situation because, a grandparent was getting sick and, they were really considering having a divorce with X, Y, and Z person. They feel bad, because they do care. They're not like, someone who is heartless, um, ready to just move on when they had like this connection with, the karmic family. And so, they really don't know what to do. Now, with you, feminine, maybe it's been about 3 years and you're just not going to put in your effort because you feel like the victim as well. You feel stuck. You feel like you're not the chosen one. So, do you see like the differences of opinion here between the feminine and the masculine? Masculines, they love you, but they feel like it's not fair, for them to leave whatever situation that they're in because of, you know, I guess, you know, their true nature or how they're being perceived. But I see that for you, feminine, you're more on this vanity kicked about how you, are being perceived. Like people are looking at you like, what are you waiting for? How come you're not with anybody and blah, blah, blah. And I know that that's not everyone's, scenario, but I see here for the past 3 years, you haven't really pursued this connection because you feel stuck also and maybe you're just waiting for this masculine to come through. But I see that masculine here. Um, I really feel like they have to take care of something, external from this connection with you. And the outcome, look, we have here the Queen of Cups in reverse for the masculine, the Lovers, and also feminine. So you have Nine of Swords. You're kind of stressed and you're in your head, okay, about like this relationship. You feel like maybe this will never manifest in the physical. And for your person over here, I feel like they're dealing with a karmic partner, and the karmic is emotionally, draining them. Okay, I'm not really saying manipulation. Let's just say that it is manipulation. So because someone isn't doing well, they're feeling sick. They feel bad. They can't like, just leave them. So they know that they need to let go of the karmic. Okay. So it's a really tricky situation for this week is what I'm getting here. Um, I do see that they are making plans. They are thinking of it, okay? Femins, you're just not seeing anything happening. Okay. At least that's your perspective. You're not happy anyways. And for this masculine, they're trying to let go of the conflict and because they feel defeated and you just want like to push through this energy. You want to have like a new beginning. So masculines are not doing well in whatever environment that they're in. For some, they could be looking towards a divorce or getting out of a relationship, and so they can come back towards you, feminine. Okay, feminine, you want the family. Okay, you want to have your family complete with your divine counterpart. So honestly, both you guys really want the same thing and the outcome. Whether or not how long it's going to take, it's going to be different for everyone. I see here 10 years, and that's not everyone's timeline. Okay. But I just feel like I have to say it because I see here the 10 of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. And so your person over here, um, they have like this realization. Okay. They're very clear and you're not happy, feminine. You're clear on that. So for the masculines, okay, again, masculines are they're tuned in and tapped in, feminine. Okay, so I feel like I'm speaking collectively. The majority is towards my divine feminine collective. But if you're a masculine watching this, then you know, um, pick whatever side it is, right? But I guess I'm speaking towards the feminine collective. So feminines, I really feel like this masculine. They're doing more meditation. They're very clear on what it is that they want. Do they want to stay in their current situation? No, but because of certain circumstances that's actually happening in their life, they feel stuck. Okay, is there anything that they can do about it? I feel like acts of service. Okay, so that's a part of their karmic contract, is what I'm hearing. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's a very humane thing to really you know try to help someone in need if they can't help themselves, but not being overly codependent on this particular person for that reason. I do see a little manipulation because someone is sick, that it's actually prolonging for this masculine to leave the karmic, but I feel like everything will happen in divine time. Okay, it's just a part of their personal process. On the feminine side, I just see that you're hurt, you want to let go of the attachment. You're not happy. You don't want to put any effort into this if the masculine isn't putting any effort into you. And uh, you're really hurt. Okay. So again, like very different energies on both sides. Everyone here has like a different story from what I can feel. But bottom line, feminine, is that you're not happy because all you ever wanted was a long term relationship and a family. And this person is already in that situation with someone else. Okay, at least that's what I'm seeing. Man, let's see here. Spirit, can you please offer some guidance and clarity? What should the masculines do in this case towards the feminine? What is the advice that you have for a masculine collective towards the feminine? And what is the advice that you have for the feminine towards the masculine? What is the advice on both sides? So I see here masculines, they're actually having like this tower moment, right? Is to practice self love, okay, and to give love if they can. For you feminines, it's to be clear with communication about this love offer that is given to you. Okay, are you loving yourself or are you acting selfish? Both you guys love each other. That's what I'm seeing. And masculines, they just need to be brave. Feminines, you need to make a decision about what love is towards you. Okay, both you guys need to have a conversation. If this is going on with you in the present moment, and depending on whether or not you have the ability to speak with your divine counterpart, but I see here 8 days to 2 months. Okay, where there's a portal or an opportunity for this collective to speak to one another in a very open, very transparent way. Okay. For some, I'm hearing that you haven't really spoken to your person, so how do you know like what in the world's going on with your divine counterpart? Okay, well maybe that's the time where you guys can really open up and really express your feelings towards one another. Bottom of the deck, we have here the High Priestess in reverse. So both you guys are stuck, okay, until you have like a physical communication with one another. I feel like it feels safer to have like the telepathic conversations, especially for the masculines towards the feminines. But what I'm hearing from spirit is to ground that energy. Okay. Whatever that you are feeling within your higher self, okay, down into reality. You see this tornado is touching down to the ground. All of these emotions, okay, they need to really be addressed in the physical plane. That's why, there's like, ooh, this smoke and stuff coming from this tower. That's what I'm saying. Masculines, they need to really open up with how they feel. And until then, okay, this is more like a guessing game between both counterparts, where both you guys are continually, thinking of one another, but not really knowing the truth, but possibly just making projections, okay, based off of, what you think, not hearing from the other person. So that's what I'm seeing here. So, what is the hidden truth coming from the masculine towards the feminines this week? You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I wish things could be different. And so many things remind me of you. So, feminines, masculines have been thinking of you. Okay, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. They're living their life right now with, a path that they have chosen. And are they happy? No, they're not, but I feel that, whatever circumstance that they're in, they can't just leave it, because they do have compassion towards other sentient beings. It's not just about you, feminine, it's all people. And again, that's just a true nature of, the divine counterpart. Okay. So, feminine, what is it that you like to say towards the masculine? What is the message that you like to say towards masculine? Feminine, you're saying, I know that I crossed the line with you, masculine, and I wish I could share my good news with you. So maybe you have something positive that you want to share. Maybe you guys haven't spoken for a long time. Maybe, they don't know this part of you. I really feel like both of you guys need to have a conversation if you guys haven't really spoken to one another. But again, everyone's timing is going to be different. Um, Let me see here. Spirit, should feminine be the one to reach out towards the masculine? Should feminine be the one to reach out towards the masculine for this heart-to-heart conversation? Now, if you don't feel it and you feel like, no, I can't do it, then don't do it. Don't force yourself. But I'm going to ask, like, is it for the feminines that need to reach out? Okay, yeah. So we have Ace of Pentacles, so feminines, if you feel like you have a pentacle to offer, okay, if you have a pentacle, if you don't feel like you have the pentacle, then, obviously don't do it. But if you have the pentacle, it's a yes, okay? Um, you know, if you're losing hope, then you've already lost. So this is a thing. If you're feeling optimistic, then yes. If you're feeling pessimistic, then no. Okay, because if you're going into like the feeling of being pessimistic, then obviously it's not going to work out, because then you're projecting like this energy like, oh, well, you wouldn't want me back, or blah blah blah, things like that. So I hope that that was helpful towards someone. Let's see here. What is the message that wants to come through from masculine's higher self towards the feminine? Yeah, we have sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Okay, so masculine knows that this is a sacred union. They've always felt that it was a sacred union. Feminine, what is the message that you want to offer masculines at this time? What is the message that you would like to offer masculine at this time? What is your message towards masculine's higher self? Beware of what you're projecting. For the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities that you don't like are also your own reflection. I feel like in the very beginning we had the release card, right, for you, feminine. So beware of what you are projecting. If you admire something in another, that is the qualities that you both have. But if you don't like something, check where you're coming from, because you're actually the same if you don't like an aspect, about like being in the public. That's what I have. So let's go ahead and wrap up this reading with a guided message from Spirit. So, Spirit, what is the guidance that you can offer at this collective at this time? What is the guidance message? Yang. This is masculine energy. It's a number one. Wow, look at that. And like, doesn't this look like the pentacle that masculine is receiving from the feminine? So let's go ahead and see what this message is. Okay, so the essential meaning is the masculine principle of movement, the creative activity, the power to make things happen, taking action. So maybe it's a time for you guys to take action. Okay, so here's the oracle message. Yang represents the power of action, the energies that propel the world forward, and manifesting thought and desire into concrete form. Now is the perfect time to act. You can easily build momentum and make headway. What you want will come into fruition. If you proceed confidently, this card signifies new life, and it is a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome. There is no reason to hesitate. You are the shaper of your destiny now. That's really beautiful. So, here's the relationship. Circumstances are supporting action on your part. It's okay to make the first move. Trust and you will quickly know where you stand. In matters of the heart, there is movement towards your highest good. So go forth with assurance. Passion is in the air, and now's the time to dance to the tune of love. Take the lead. So again, if you feel called, okay, whoever is watching this, you can take it that masculine should be the one to do it because it is yang energy, but also feminine. If you've been thinking about reaching out to the masculines, then this is a sign that it's okay, because if you really worked on yourself, okay, and you let go of expectations, then everything should be going smoothly. Okay, but universe is giving the nudge towards the collective that maybe it's a time to act. So here's the prosperity message, and it says projects, partnerships, and all matters relating to your business are all out of the obstacle phase and on to make it happen phase. Now is the time to stake your claim and get things done. While you can expect to be busier than usual, this card tells you that you have all the energy and vitality you need to accomplish your goals. Abundance is waiting for you to claim it. That's what I'm saying. So I feel called to read the last message here. It is the protection message. It says, be mindful of the tendency towards impulsive action, overconfidence, and aggressive behavior. Think before you act, lest you find yourself in a situation that will lead to uncomfortable consequence. Be sure you really want what you're chasing after, because you might be sorry when you get it. The appearance of this card isn't cause for fear, for life is all about learning lessons. Practice temperance, diplomacy, and thoughtful consideration before making a move. So here's the thing. Are you guys truly ready for reunion with your divine counterpart? Do you want a love relationship or do you want friendship? Okay, so you have to really think about it, and like you really have to think, what do you want out of this situation? Do you have to have it all right now, or could you sell for a friendship with your person? Now I know that for some you don't want a friendship, you want a relationship, and that's fine, but going into it, whatever it is that you want, go for it. Okay, if it's not the time, if you guys are not in alignment where Let's say you're the one that took action to contact this masculine, to see if you guys can, you know, I don't know, open up to the idea of getting together, then, maybe this is the extra push that you needed. But if you don't feel the energy of doing it, then don't do it. Okay. Don't force yourself, because you may suffer some of the consequences of you not feeling very secure. I see that masculines are finally secure in themselves. That's why I feel alternatively, this could be about the masculines offering this towards the feminine. If masculine was afraid of offering this towards the feminine before in the past, they really didn't have much to offer. But now they're in this energy and vibration of giving service. Okay, this isn't like a materialistic offer. This is more like coming from within themselves, and that's priceless. If masculine is giving, their time, focus, energy, and attention to offer themselves towards the feminine, that is a lot more than what money can buy. Okay, so I hope that that was helpful. Let me know. Thank you all for watching. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. You can also follow me on IG of Scorpio Moon Intuition. I hope y'all have a lovely day, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.